Hi yogis, namaste. It is Kate. Welcome to Yoga with me. I hope your day, wherever you are in it, is going great. I wanted to share with you a very mellow flow designed with an intention of a little bit of heart opening. There's quite a few poses where we're opening the heart, slowing it down a little bit, moving intentionally. And so I hope you like it. Remember to always listen to your body, always tune in, modify where you need to, and let's flow. Today we're actually going to start standing. So when you're ready, come to the top of the mat. We want our feet hip widths apart, just about. A good rule of thumb of always is to take the fists together and just check. They should fit about in between the two knuckles of the big toe. Just something to think about. Ground the feet into the earth. Maybe lift the toes for a moment. Spread them nice and wide. And then place them back down. Maybe rock back and forth on the feet a little bit. Eventually let the eyes close down and just feel into the body. Pull the belly button to the spine. Lift the crown of the head nice and tall. Let the arms hang loose by your side. Maybe the palms even float forward a little bit. Finding our Tadasana, our mountain pose. From here, the hands come to heart center, either prayer in Anjali Mudra, or remember, you can always take that one hand on top of the other approach. And even though we stand, we ground, laying the feet firmly onto the earth, rooting down through. And allow yourself to come into gratitude. And notice what comes up. No right or wrong, just observing whatever comes to mind. And then allow yourself to set an intention, maybe for your day or your week, maybe something you're trying to cultivate or let go. Or maybe you join me in a shared intention of opening your heart a little bit more. When you're ready, let the hands come down by your side. Keeping the eyes closed, just bring your awareness to your breath. With every inhale, lift the crown of the head a little taller, a little higher. With the exhale, ground the feet a little bit more. Inhaling, lifting the crown of the head. And exhaling, grounding the feet. One more breath like that, in through the nose, ground, lifting. And then exhale to ground. Beautiful. On the next inhale, we'll sweep the arms out and up. You can open the eyes, and then on the exhale, take that swan dive forward. Nice deep bend in the knees as we warm up here. Inhale to lift halfway. Come on up, flat back. And then exhale to release on down. Reverse the swan dive, root the feet, and rise back up to the top. Press the palms together, and exhale down through heart center. One more like that. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to lift halfway. And then exhale to release on down. Reverse the swan dive. Come all the way up to the top and press the palms together. Exhale down through heart center. Beautiful. Nice deep inhale. Arms come out and up. On the exhale, take that swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release down. Then reverse that swan dive one more time, all the way up. And then exhale, fold again. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, come on down and pause. From here, heel toe the feet out a little bit more. Give yourself a little bit more space. Deep bend in the knees and let the head hang for a moment. You can take opposite arm, opposite elbow, ragdoll, Or interlace the fingers and bring the hands behind the head and give yourself a little release. If you want to find a little movement here, a little rock side to side, you can. Most importantly, breathing, breath in and out. One more inhale and exhale. And then release the hands, plant them firmly, heel toe the feet back in. And then on your next inhale, halfway up, flatten the back. And then exhale, release. This time roll the vertebrae all the way up till standing nice and slow. Keep that chin tucked at the last inhale, the arms up. Press the palms together and exhale down through heart center. Lovely. Just bring the feet nice and wide on the mat and start to swing the arms side to side. A little empty coat sleeves to get some twists into the spine and keeping it warming up. And remember, you can kind of get as into this or as not as you'd like. So you can start to let the feet lift, maybe the head. Awesome. After the next breath, slowly stop the momentum, letting it unwind. Walk the feet back in. Take a nice deep inhale, arms come out and up. And then we exhale, take that swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, both feet go back into our plank. Now remember, with plank, knees can be up, knees can be down, or we can always modify it into tabletop. So yogi's choice here, holding wherever you are. Maybe if you're in tabletop, you tuck the toes and hover the knees to get the same kind of core warm-up effect. Breathe. And then go ahead and drop the knees onto the earth for a moment. Walk the hands back so they stack underneath the shoulders. And just take 2 rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling to lift the gaze, lift the tail. And then exhaling to drop the head, drop the tail, round the back. Inhale comes through that cow. And then the exhale rounds back into cat. From here, back through neutral. Walk the hands a little bit forward, press the legs back behind you, back to our plank just for a breath. Then lift the hips up nice and high, start to press the chest towards the thighs as we find that first downward facing dog. Breathing, arriving. Take a deep bend into the left knee, get into that right hip. Take a deep bend into the right knee, get into the left hip. One more time on either side. Beautiful. Come back through center. Take a nice deep inhale, coming up to the toes. And then exhale, drop the heels. Inhale up onto the toes. Exhale, drop the heels. One more time, in up to the toes. Exhale, drop the heels. And pause and breathe. And then the weight comes into the left foot, the right foot comes up, back behind us. Nice deep inhale. Then the exhale, we step the foot forward in between the hands. And then if you'd like, you can always drop that back knee, right? We're going to keep nice and lifted in our runner's lunge. Get your bearings. Get your foundation set, right? Widen the feet if you need to. Get the hips nice and straight to the front of the mat. And then when you're ready, inhale your way up into that first crescent warrior. So fingertips high, shoulders soft. And arrive. And really thinking about that back heel, stacking it over the toes. Pelvis pointing down, right? Tailbone pointing down. Hips square to the front of the mat. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, bring the hands behind the body, press them away, interlacing the fingers, open up the chest, arrive. Breathe. Releasing the fingers all the way to the sky. Exhale the hands down to the front of the mat. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release on down. And then reverse your swan dive, come all the way to the top. Press the palms together and exhale out through heart center. Let's do it again. Nice deep inhale, arms come out and up. On the exhale, take the swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands, both feet step back again, right into our plank. And those same options, keep the knees up, press the knees down, or find tabletop. Yogi's choice is always core engaged, belly button pulling to the spine. Breath, moving, fluid, right as we pause the pose, the breath becomes the fluidity of the practice. And then from here, lift the hips, press the chest back. Let's come into a downward facing dog, arriving. And then the same thing, bending deep into the left knee, bending deep into the right knee, again into the left, again into the right, coming back through center. Nice deep inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, drop the heels. In and up onto the toes. Exhale, drop the heels. One more time, in and up. Exhale, drop the heels. Beautiful. And let's not forget our cats and cows. So drop the knees down, place the hands under those shoulders, and then take that inhale, opening up. And then exhale to release. Head drops towards the floor, tailbone follows suit, round to the back. Inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. Come back through neutral. Walk those hands forward a little bit. Legs press back. Come back up into that downward facing dog. Lovely. Arrive here. Then weight into the right foot. Left leg lifts up and back. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. And the same thing, set up the foundation here, right? Make sure you've got the hips nice and square towards the front of the mat. The feet nice and solid, planted. And then when you're ready, inhale, pressing our way up into that crescent warrior. Driving, breathing. And then from here, nice deep inhale, fingers high. Exhale, the hands behind the body. Interlace the fingers, press them away. Open the chest. Breathe. Lovely. One more breath here. And then release the fingertips nice and high. Then exhale the hands down to the earth. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Reverse your swan dive. Come all the way to the top. And then exhale right back in. All the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Both feet come back. Pause in that plank again. Knees up, knees down. Yogi's choice. Almost tabletop. And then go ahead, everybody drop the knees to the earth if they're not already there. And then walk the hands forward. So hips stay above the knees. We walk the hands forward, drop onto the forearms. And then if you'd like, you can drop the chest further, letting the head come down, coming into our puppy posture. Now I invite you here to maybe experiment walking the hands a little bit wider, or maybe walk them closer together. Right, find a space that feels nice for you. Find some breaths. One more inhale and exhale. And then ground the forearms onto the mat. Keep the fingers nice, spread nice and wide. Shift the weight forward and drop the pelvis down to the earth. You can come into a sphinx-like posture. So shoulders stacked above the elbows, fingers nice and wide, toes press into the earth, pelvis into the earth, and start to just pull the chest forward. Maybe the gaze lifts, or maybe the gaze keeps at the top of the mat to keep the neck long. Feel some compression in the low back, but always looking for a compression sensation and never pinching. Opening the heart. Getting into the back. One more breath here. Beautiful. Release, stack the hands on the top of the mat, let the forehead come onto them. Bend the knees and then take that windshield wiper side to side. Couple rounds. Beautiful. Then come back through center. Knees come on to, feet come on to the earth. Bring the left arm out nice and long. So fingers towards stretching out. You can also bend the elbow, but I recommend trying to keep it either straight or maybe at a little bit of an angle. Right hand's going to tent on to, fingers tent onto the floor, bend at the elbow, and we start to press in to the earth to roll the body to get some stretch happening in the shoulder. Now you can just kind of roll to where you're comfortable. If you're feeling like it, you can roll onto the side. You can start to plant the foot, right? Keeping this right hand firmly planted. You can let the head release. Keep it long. Lots of options here. And then next inhale, start to shift your way back down. Use the exhale to release all the way. And then of course we switch sides. So right arm comes long. I'm going to scooch to get in there. Beautiful. Left hand tilts, tense, tilts. So left hand tense up on, and we start to have that same roll. Now, don't worry if you only come a little bit or you start to put pressure into that place, right? You'll feel a stretch through the right shoulder in this case. And that's what we're looking for, some sensation. So if you've got it and you want to roll onto the side, awesome. But if not, don't stress it. Just start to play with feeling that sensation into the shoulder. And again, you can bend the knee, plant the foot, breathing. One more deep breath. And then let yourself start to slowly unravel. Beautiful. Replant the hands under the shoulders. We'll press back up into a knee down plank or come into table all the way. That's fine. Swing the feet around. Sit onto the bum. So I'm going to grab my blanket. Have a little seat on my blanket, a little extra cushioning. Hands come down by the side, fingertips towards the front of the mat. Right leg lifts, left leg lifts. Spine is long. And we arrive in our boat. Now you can lift the hands if you'd like, right? You can start to straighten out the legs if you'd like. I like to keep a nice bend in mind. Fingertips pointing forward, but that spine is long, right? We don't want to roll. We really want to keep that spine nice and long. So nice, tall spine. Core engaged. And if you want to only lift one leg at a time, then go for it too. One more breath. Beautiful. Plant the feet, give yourself a little bit of hug. Whew. And then here we go. One more round, but we're going to move a little bit this time with that high to low bow. So again, keep the hands planted, right? Start there. And then slowly, gradually, maybe you start to lift the hands. So nice deep inhale. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, lower down. Now if you want to get the arms involved, right? Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. One more. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. And then release all the way down. So if you use that blanket, you can just scooch it out of the way. Coming onto our backs, go ahead, hug the knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze, maybe a little rock side to side here. Go ahead, plant the feet onto the earth. Hands come down by your side. Walk the feet, you want the feet about hip width apart. You want to walk the feet as close to the bum as you can. The fingers should maybe touch the heels, but if that doesn't happen, it's okay, right? Come as far as you can with the feet closer to the bum. And then on your next inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Take a pause as you get to the top. Stay for that exhale. On the inhale, lift a little bit higher. And then exhale, slowly roll on down, vertebrae by vertebrae. One more like that. Inhaling when you arrive to lift the hips, press them high. And then exhaling to roll on down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Really slow. How slow can you go? Beautiful. Then from here, we bring the feet up to the sky. Keep a little bend in the knee if you'd like, or straighten them out. You can also grab a block and support underneath the sacrum, or you can take the thumb and the index finger and give yourself some cushion under the sacrum that way as well. So yogi's choice here. And then when your feet are up, just go ahead and point and flex the feet a little bit. And then maybe even you get into the bicycling action and you get some bending to the knees. Whatever you want, really. You can stay in stillness. Maybe point and flex the feet, though. Join me in that one. A little motion. One more breath, just reversing some of that energy flow. And then go ahead, tuck the knees in, ground the feet, remove the hands if they're there, or the block, either way. We'll take the right leg over the left leg, cross at the thighs, so almost like an eagle leg. If you want to take a full eagle leg variation, you can. You can wrap completely. Take a nice deep inhale, and exhale, and then drop the legs over to the left side. Find your twist, right? And you can hop onto that left hip a little bit more. And then the arms may come out to the side. They may come overhead. Just allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to melt into the twist a little bit more. On your next inhale, come on up through center. Unwind the legs and then wind them back up the other way, right? So the left one crosses over the right this time, and we find the twist over to the right side. Same thing, you might need to hop on that hip, on the outside of that right hip. And gaze can follow suit and come the opposite way of the legs. Just allow yourself to continue to melt. Use the breath to create more space, melt in. Inhale, maybe lengthening somewhere, and exhale, melting. Keep the breath fluid. In and out. One more nice deep inhale and exhale. And slowly make your way back through center. Unwind the legs. Bring them nice and long on the mat. Press the hands up overhead. Point the toes. Get a nice full body stretch here. And then, of course, if there's any other movements calling to you, a bridge, hugging the knees in, a happy baby, whatever you'd like, go ahead and set those up for yourself in the next few breaths. Or if you're not, you're welcome to start to join me in Shavasana. Traditional arms long, legs long. And when you arrive in Shavasana, go ahead and take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And let the breath come back to its natural cadence. Let the body start to melt into the earth a little bit more. And for the next few moments, all you have to do is be. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And slowly let it drift out through the mouth. Allow yourself to find small movements to awaken the body back up. Wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe you roll the jaw, fake a yawn. Maybe the hands come up overhead for a full body stretch. You hug the knees in, whatever you need to wake the body up. And then when you're ready, we roll to one side. Just hitting pause for one more moment. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. And then come to a comfortable seat just for the final few moments. Bring the hands back to heart center. Reconnect to gratitude. Reconnect to your intention. And maybe reconnect to giving some more thought to an open heart. As always, yogis, I am grateful for your time, your space, your energy, sharing this beautiful practice of yoga together. Namaste.